Hey everyone, welcome to Mansions and Memorials. I'm your host James, and today I'm taking you on a driving tour of Holy Cross Catholic Cemetery and Funeral Home. It's located in Thornhill, Ontario, Canada, and that's the funeral home on the right side here. I'm just passing by. There's two entrances to this huge cemetery, and you can get on it at 8361 Yonge Street or 211 Langstaff Road East, which I'll show you just in a second. That's the way I came in. It's closer to Bayview Avenue. But I just wanted to show you the funeral home since it's a little bit off to the side once you come in. Beautiful landscaping. You kind of want to live here while you're living. So it's just so beautiful. But unfortunately, we all must perish, and this grounds and the mausoleums are a great place to do it if you're a Catholic. And there's the entrance I came in from, which was, again, 211 Langstaff Road East. You can come and go from there, but we're going to go down to the right side. Now, this is the newest part of the Holy Cross Catholic Cemetery. It used to be just a cemetery with an office near Yonge Street. But now they include a funeral home that I just showed you. Here we go down further. And right here on the left side is Holy Family Mausoleum. That's pretty new because we're in the new section, remember? So I'm going to do more tours. I'm going to tour each of these mausoleums that we're going to be sort of seeing from the drive-bys. Again, you'll see the great space ahead. Look at this. Lots of land for you. And on the left, it looks a little like a prison. I have a feeling they're going to make another mausoleum in front of that back part. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about, because I am going to scoot on the other side of it. But look at all the space here, ready for lots more peacefulness. Final resting homes. Again, I love, look, it looks like a golf course with all these. There's City of Toronto in the straight ahead. You can see a little bit of buildings, but I like how the trees hide them. See what I mean? Look at this. I have a feeling they're going to build around this because they stopped the brick, which is, definitely cheaper to do. But so I have a feeling all that concrete there is going to be covered up because you don't want to see that. So I'm not sure what they have future goals, but I don't think they'll keep it like that. So they do have, in the newer section, they do have 5 visitation rooms, 2 reception rooms, I think 2 or 3 chapels, which is really cool. Full service. Now this whole Holy Cross Catholic Cemetery and Funeral Home is like a one-stop shop. It's like the store of death care. But look at that. Beautiful gardens just down a hill. I love that. Thought I'd stop and share that one for sure until then we'll just continue ahead. But yeah, so 5 visitation rooms, 2 receptions, a few chapels, 5 arrangement offices. Just like I said, full service. They offer funeral webcasting. Of course you gotta have that. I'm sure they're using AI somewhere. But you can definitely do your pre-planning cremation services. I don't believe Catholics, ones that are following it to a T, you're not supposed to scatter your cremation remains. They want you to do it on Catholic grounds, basically. But I'm Catholic, and I don't think I'll be doing that. I have another place I find sacred that I kind of want to be scattered in. I don't think I need to be scattered into a specific cemetery. But that's just me. That's just me. If you're a dedicated Catholic, just want to let you know, and I remember seeing that on their website, that they don't recommend scattering your ashes unless it's in their grounds. In fact, I don't think they want you to do it in their grounds. I think they want you to buy a plot and put your remains in some kind of plot, like a niche. I'm just going down here again to take a look down this side area until I get. You'll know you're on your main strip, I guess, when you see the yellow line there. That's the main road that takes you through the whole cemetery from Bayview all the way to Yonge Street. If you're familiar with that, that's a big chunk of land. We're going to take it through. I do love that they offer everything in one if you want to make life easy. Do a pre-plan. Your whole family will be able to do the funeral there. Whoops. Camera gets got poltergeist there for a minute. But on the left side is that beautiful hill that leads to the water feature. I think that's amazing. And I believe it's such a big, vast land that they can offer you, if you're a little elderly, you might need a little ride to visit your loved one. And they have golf carts. I think they'll take you around in. Plus, I found that there's a lot of parking spots, like off to the side, or actual parking spots that you can actually go to. And they have a lot of them, so I don't think you'll have to walk too far to any one grave. And here's what I'm talking about. So there's train tracks here that in the old days you couldn't really pass. So they did a little tunnel, which is pretty cool. But if you have a Hummer, you might want to do measurements. Might not be able to fit through there. It's really tight. And here is the old section that I kind of know from the 80s. And it's just as beautiful. It's got so much mature trees. It's just pretty nice. Like, it's just a very well maintained cemetery. And again, this is the older part. The cemetery was opened in 1954. But now there's lots of mausoleums on the grounds. Like I said, the cremation services, ground burials, monument lots, everything you can think of, crypts, niches. I mean, it sounds like they have everything you could imagine in the death care business, so that's pretty cool. Now, I'm going to be visiting a friend here on the left. That's in the older mausoleum. It's called the Blessed Virgin Mausoleum. And they have a new one as well just behind it, Crucifixion A and C Mausoleum. And looks like I got to go around to that side because the pylons. And maybe there's parking on the other side. I just don't want to put my car off to the side if I don't have to. And just so other people can drive easily around. Now this is a newer mausoleum. I don't remember this one. But it's called the Resurrection Mausoleum there on the right. I had to look at the map that they provide because I don't remember seeing this one. I mean, it looks old, so it could be. But it has been a long time since I've been here, since I think 91 or 2. They have a lot of shrines around. I'm going to do other videos to give you more on the ground scenes and up close. But I know a lot of you like to see driving videos, like a little bit of a driving tour. I'm just checking the map here to see where I am. And I remember like the maintenance is on the right and Yonge Street straight ahead. Not where that car is going, but further past the trees is Yonge Street. Super busy. So I'm not going to go actually out of Yonge Street. I'm going to turn around and, like I said, I'm going to try to go to that mausoleum. But up ahead is this whole area just straight. You can see Yonge Street, the car's there to the right. There's a pathway there that takes you into the prayer gardens, Stations of the Cross, which I'll do again on a land tour when I'm on the ground. I'm going to go there and take a little more time to see what that looks like. Right on the right is the old office, which is still operational, of course. It's more of the cemetery office, which you can go there if you don't know where someone is. They'll be able to help you out. And, you know, if you want to buy a plot, I'm sure they'd be more than happy to help you. There's also washrooms there. And this road looks like it's closed, but on the right side is the veterans. There's two sections for veterans. And also in between those veterans are graveyards for babies and very young souls. The children's section, basically. But maybe I'll take a look at all that on foot. But again, on the left is the young street I'm not going to go to. And straight ahead is where the nuns are buried and the prayer gardens. Bishop's mausoleum is also in there. And see the yellow, follow the yellow strip, and that takes you all the way if you want to exit towards Bayview, or sorry, Langstaff, where I came in. Again, look at the trees. You can tell everything's really taken care of, like I said. Now, if you're interested, because back in the day when I went to the mausoleums, they really smelled like flowers, and now you're not, I don't think you're allowed to put real flowers or roses in the mausoleum, in the enclosed spaces. So you do have to bring artificial flowers if you want them to stay, or else they'll just be removed. But obviously outside you can put fresh flowers out on flat markers or monument lots. And in the summer, fresh flowers can be outside from April 1st to October 31st. And then from November 1st to March 31st, you can put wreaths on a stand. And then you'll be okay that way. But inside is basically, just think indoors, anything indoors, you'll have to just do fake flowers, artificial flowers, and rosaries. If you want pictures, they kind of got to get approved and put in certain, you know, they want it to kind of look all the same inside. So you could do a picture, obviously, and everything, but it just has to be approved in their standards. I'm going to turn around here, and it looks like I'll have to park on the street anyways. I thought maybe there'd be parking spots. Like in a new section, they actually have little spots you can park instead of the side of the road. But I'm going to go in here and find my friend. All right, and I'm inside, and there is Nadia Really. Right there. Passed away at a young age, guys, high school. And I'll just leave it at that. But it was nice to see I found it again. And I'll see you in the next video. We'll do another tour. Thanks for watching.